Hello and welcome to Thehayteamtv. I'm out on the road this morning. It's got real icy everywhere. Icy, getting around is not a lot of fun, especially when you're carrying weight behind you. But stuff's selling, so can't really grumble at that. I expect any of you up north, it's way colder than down here. Those of you that keep asking who Charlie is, Charlie has been around since the beginning. He drops in and out of certain videos. If you go back to the beginning, you will see him pop up in videos then. So he has always been about. Now, if you haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe and help us out with the channel. Be relative is if you could give us a thumbs up, that would be fantastic if you like what you see. But how's road conditions with you guys? Because down here, I swear no one grips anything anymore. It's just the main roads get gritted, but if you're out in the lanes, it just seems to be horrendous. Fortunately, we're not in charge of that. Anyway, I'm going to get on and get this load to its destination, get home, and then we'll get on the next job. Okay, so I've just got back and have found that I've got problems with the brakes on a truck, which is not my expertise, but someone's expertise it is. I'm just going to go get him. So it's 10 o'clock, I've just got back. As has just come out of breakfast, you've got a problem.
Why?
You can't drive that truck.
I can?
Well, you can, but you might not stop.
Oh, I know where this is heading.
You've got a job to do.
Another one. Thank you.
Well, you can at least smile about it.
There's nothing to smile about, mate.
There is.
What?
Life.
I don't like life.
Anyway, there's grinding in the front discs.
Yeah. More than likely brake pads, mate.
All right, brake pads.
Yeah.
So he's the professional on this one, and he will take this from here. Verdict.
Brake pads, mate.
That's what you said before.
Yeah.
That's what we both agreed on.
That's what it was, but I took it up the road and making a, well, you drove it out this morning, so you know what the noise,
Yeah, I know
how
what
bad noise was.
So halfway out on my delivery, I just had, which is about what you just had.
Yeah, I had a lot of, to be honest with you.
This damn Ford Ranger, even if you take the key out, if the door's open, it goes bling.
But it still beeps anyway,
bling,
so
bling.
no point really of me
No,
doing
no,
that.
you-
That was another waste of time.
So lesson learnt there.
Right, so next step, I want to just check the brake pads a minute to make sure the discs aren't scarred. Hopefully they're not, because that means it saves me another job to do, and the discs will last longer. Right, so let's go have a look. I'm not going to jack it up, take the wheels or anything off. I'm just going to do a simple procedure that I've always known to do. A torch, but obviously when I was doing stuff like this, I never had a camera on me because I wasn't doing YouTube. So I got my assistant here. So easy enough to do, because you don't have to be mechanically minded to do any of this. Turn your torch on, either on your phone or get a torch. Now we're going to look through the gaps of the tyre. So that's my caliper, if you didn't know that already, in there. If you can get in there, Justin. There. So I shine down, just look at what sort of pad I've actually got on the brake pad, the friction plate, and
No, your phone's in the way.
no, my phone's in the way. I need to see. Right, yeah, so there is no friction plate on that at all. So tells me brake pads are gone, and obviously caliper might be seized, sliders might be seized, but until we take that wheel off, I won't know. So simple method, first of all, I'll order some brake pads and, well, go from there. I mean, that's as simple. I can order the brake pads now.
So what app do you use?
Right, so for car parts, I use Euro Car Parts. They're a national company, really good. And, as well, there's always money off percentage factor on there. So if you just put in it's always on their website. If you put it in, always about 50% off, 40% off, 25% off, depending on what offer they got on that week. So give them a go. The parts on there are actually really cheap for like what we want here, because there's no point us opening an account or anything with anyone, because we just don't use the parts, you know, so like frequently. It's just like every now and then. So I find Euro car parts are cheaper than anyone else, and like I said, they've got a percentage off on there. You just put in the code that's on there, and well, voila, easy. And
so,
you get next day delivery as well, which is absolutely brilliant for us.
We just comes through the post.
Yeah.
But part of Ad's role here is on any parts and stuff, he does all the ordering, sorts it all out himself. So usually if any of us break anything, we just come back and tell him, and then he sorts it out, and that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And then he ends up grumpy like this all the time.
Yeah.
So I'll leave this job with you.
Thank you.
No worries. So Adam's got the little website on his phone now, so if you get your phone, bring it up. And so Ads has just ordered the brake pads, and you say the rest.
Right, so it's pretty easy. If you're not familiar with Euro car parts, just put it in on your phone. I mean, we've all got smartphones now. Euro car parts, type that into Google, simple enough, all comes up. And that's what I was saying about the code. See, this month they're using 45% off this month. So you place your order, you put the code in the box at the end, and you get 45% off your order. It's so easy, and they are really, really cheap. So the brakes on this particular vehicle, the Ranger, would cost us, set us back about £55 for a set of front pads. Now that is you've got a different choice of brands you want to use as well. So I've just gone for like a budget brand on this. It's fine, not anything. It's not, they might just squeak a little bit, but again, it's just a work truck. So put in the brand you want, and these brake pads would have cost, like I said, £55 and 45% off. With next day delivery as well, I think we're paying about £36. So you can't grumble, and tomorrow we'll have the brake pads all ready for me to fit.
So if that helps anyone, hope it does. And it's one of the places we get our parts, well, mostly for our trucks and other motor vehicles around here.
And you do find they do stock a hell of a lot of stuff.
So
it's already on the shelf.
Bear that one in mind. So now, as the white truck is no longer able to stop, Adam is swapped over to his truck. You prefer your truck, don't you?
I prefer driving mine, I do that, yeah.
Even though it doesn't tow very well.
It does, even you burn out. Hell of a truck.
That's not what you usually say. You say it's gutless.
It is. Hell of a truck though.
Anyway, that's about load up. I am loading the machine in the shed and baling haylage at a rate of knots.
Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are?
So as you can see, it's busy as usual here. Loads of feed flying through. Bales are spilling out left, right and centre. It is just decided rain down Devon. Ta-da! Grey clouds back. Just started now, not the best. And that is how much we're digging through this stack at the moment. Yeah, we're going in behind the purple bales because I'm going to do an episode of the purple bales, which will be in probably the next video. So stay tuned. Anyway, I'm going to carry on what I'm doing because shortly Adam will be back and we're going to go on lunch because I am starving. So Adam just got back in his black wagon. Have fun?
As fun as it can be, Justin.
As fun as it can be. Anyway, that's pretty much us for the rest of the day. We're actually going to go have a cup of tea.
Sounds good to me.
But we're going to end this video here. If you haven't yet done so, please
subscribe.
Ring that bell. If you'd like to find us anywhere else for other content, you can find us on
Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.
You can also get merch on eBay. And also, if you haven't really done or realised yet, I'm wearing a new hat. We've got new t-shirts, hoodies, which you can get by just basically sending us a message on Instagram or Facebook, which we will give you details. It's a merch drop, so it's for 1 week only, finishes on Sunday. So anything you may want, please get your orders in as soon as you can. Thank you. Until next time, see you in the next one.
Cheers.